Greetings, ladies and gentlemen of the internet. This is TokuFan22, and yes, I am dressed as your friendly neighborhood Spider-Man. This is the version, for those of you that are not familiar with it, from the Spider-Man Unlimited series. It was on Fox Kids for a while, only lasted about 13 episodes. But this is the suit that Spider-Man created and wore going to space in another dimension, trying to rescue J. Jonah Jameson. If you're curious about it, I would say look it up. But for those of you that might be familiar with this and might have been around the Albany Mall area last weekend, yes, that was me wearing this. And I was basically trying to help promote Epicon for next month. And again, I must stress this. Please go and get your tickets. Please go and get your tickets.
Dang it!
Again, shouts out to Talos Gundam, who's been trying to do the exact same thing. Please go and get your tickets. You'll see yours truly there. You'll see plenty of others there. It'll be video games. It'll be comic books. It'll be manga. It'll be everything. Pretty much everything that you're interested in. The whole entire culture. We're just bringing it all close to home. Some of us aren't exactly able to really go all the way to Atlanta or to a lot of these other states to go to these big conventions, which is why we're trying to bring it here to Albany, Georgia. We had a really good time last year, and we hope to do the same, if not better, this year. So please, go and buy your tickets. Now, as far as the gameplay that I'm bringing you this time around, it's Overwatch again, but they have a new mode in honor of Halloween. They're calling it Junkinstein's Revenge. Basically, they have Junkrat in a Halloween costume, who is this mad doctor that is trying to, well, get his revenge, whatever it may be. But he's sending these zombie robots that he created into this castle. It's basically a tower defense mode. You team up with a couple other players. There's only a select few characters that you can use, and you're just basically trying to defend the castle. Now, my only problem with this is that I wasn't able to really choose my favorite character. But I guess this is to make it a lot more challenging. So, as you can see in the gameplay right here, I'm actually using Hanzo, which apparently I'm doing pretty good with, because I ended up getting play of the game like 3 times in a row. So yeah, I like the scenario that it has, where you have the narrator telling you what's going on in the background, and it points out what character has done what. Like, it talked about how I might have defeated a particular character. Speaking of, you have other characters that will jump in and will try to defeat you. And of course, they're controlled by AI, but it's basically, I guess you could say, a scene out of a movie. Like one of those old black and white horror movies that's kind of supposed to give it that type of spirit. So, I can tell you, first off, you have Roadhog, who is supposed to be Junkinstein's monster. And then, of course, you have the Reaper, which we already know who that is. And then you also have, oh man, I keep forgetting her name. But,
The Reaper? Oh,
well, she'll come up later on, but she's dressed as a witch. But she's the one that does all the healing. I keep forgetting her name, mainly because I don't really use her all that much. But in any case, they all come through, and of course they're going to try to stop you. Then all of them just jump out and will try to attack you at once, and that's when you get closer towards the end, provided that you make it that far. Because if the zombies if the zombies come towards the castle, they're going to self-destruct and cause damage to the castle. If they get through the gate, then of course you've lost. But if you can make it through and defeat Dr. Junkinstein, then of course you win victory. Now, as I mentioned before, I do like this mode, and I actually wouldn't mind seeing a few more modes like this, but I wish that I could have used one of my favorite characters, particularly Farah. And another thing that I like, and I mentioned this already, was that I particularly liked the narration. And I especially liked the dialogue that was going on between all the characters. What I'm hoping for is that since they do this in a weekly brawl and you only have like a certain amount of characters you could choose from, maybe they'll do another scenario where it will involve Farah and a few other characters. At least that's what I'm hoping for. But for now, at least this week, it looks like Hanzo is available to use along with McGee, or is it McCree? I'm sorry, that's another character I don't really use too much of either. Anna. Ugh. Sorry guys if I keep getting this wrong, getting these names wrong. And let's see, who is this? Oh yeah, the Soldier 76, I think. Anyway, the soldier dude that does a lot of the generic stuff. But in any case, like I said, this mode is overall, it is really fun. It's nice to be able to get together with other players and try to defend the castle, of course. So again, it's it's just fun, you know. It's a nice little change up compared to having to do the arena mode pretty much all the time. But that's really all I got myself. So I hope you all enjoy the gameplay. But while I still have some time, I still wanted to kind of discuss some things. Well, one particular thing. Okay, maybe a couple of things. First off, again, I cannot stress this enough. Please, please get your tickets while you still can. We are really pushing to try to make sure that we're able to still have our convention here in Albany, Georgia. Please get your tickets. We have asked for this. We had it last year and we want to do it again this year. And hopefully after everything that has happened, especially after this convention, we'll be able to do much better next year. So please, go out, get your tickets. You can get them at Zion. You can also get them online. And last I checked, there will be tables in the same areas as before. Dawson Road, GameStop, as well as the Albany Mall and Books A Million. You have areas where you can get these tickets. Please get them. Again, the convention will be next month, the first weekend of November. It'll be on the 5th and the 6th. It'll be that first weekend. So please, go out and get your tickets. It's going to be fun. I cannot stress this enough. You're gonna have a good time there. You'll meet some really nice people, plenty of cosplayers just like yours truly. And if you're into Walking Dead, if you're into video games, if you're into anime, if you're especially into tokusatsu, like I am, if you're interested in Doctor Who, Street Fighter, all of that stuff, you will find it at this convention. Again, we're bringing conventions like these closer to home because some people are not able to actually go out there. Like MomoCon or any of the other big conventions that are out in other states. Some people aren't really actually able to make it out there. So we try to bring it closer to home. We'll have special guests and everything. Slightly smaller scale, but we hope to make it grow in the years to come. So just please give us a chance. And you'll see plenty of people out there that have the same interests as you do. You'd be surprised the type of people that you meet at these conventions. Even the ones that are a little bit smaller. So again, I ask that you please go on out there. And another thing that I want to say is that please check out Zion. Zion is our own little hangout, you know. for all geeks, for everybody, for pretty much everything that I mentioned, everything that you love. You like video games, they sell video games there. It's a nice place to hang out. They have plenty of tournaments, card games, all the time. There's usually some events almost every other weekend. You can check them out on Facebook. You can check out their, and you can just go over there and check them out. They're locally, they're downtown, and it's just a nice place to hang out. Sorry, I'm pretty much off script with all of this stuff. Everything was pretty random, and I'm still trying some new things as far as everything that I put out there. Now, as far as my page, you can find me on Facebook as TokuFan22. You'll see some of my artwork. You'll see, of course, some of my gameplay videos. And a lot of the stuff that I've done is also on DeviantArt. So if you would, please just give that a chance. Just check out my page and give me a few likes. But I just hope that you enjoy what you see. Right now, I guess I'm just kind of rambling and letting everybody just kind of view what I got right now. I'd give you a full... I might start doing like a rundown of some of the cosplays that I've done. So who knows? Maybe you'll see me again if this catches on pretty good. I might actually start. Doing some of these videos in costume. So who knows? Hopefully you enjoyed it. Hopefully you're a bit more curious of what else I might have to offer. But like I said, I'm just basically trying some new things. But at the same time, I also want to kind of just share my thoughts, get some word out there, and also give credit where credit is due. And speaking of, once again, I have to give shouts out to Talos Gundam, because he, along with a lot of other people, especially at Zion, have been really, really trying hard to not only push Zion, but also push Epicon. So I hope that you all will come and attend. You're very welcome to do so. And again, please buy your tickets. The sooner, the better. And it'll be much easier as far as getting in the door. Now, as far as the location, again, you can check out Epicon. You can check out the Epicon 2016 Facebook page, and that will give you all the information there. We're actually updating as we speak, because at first it was going to be in one location, but there's a good chance that it will actually be in another location. Most likely the same one as last year, the Hassan Temple. So again, please come on out and have a good time. You'll love it. If you have kids, they'll love it too. Let's see. Make sure that I have everything. Make sure that I've covered everything that I needed to cover. But otherwise, just enjoy the rest of the gameplay. You all have a good night. And in case I haven't posted anything else before then, or even afterwards, you all have a safe Halloween. Thank you once again, and good night.
On the balcony, it's Dr. Junkinstein himself.
With one last laugh, Dr. Junkinstein fell from the balcony to the flagstones below. And as the last of his laughter echoed from the walls of the castle, the battle was over, and the castle had been saved.
Hot damn.
Get out of my way. You